Titans and the Sunrisers Hyderabad. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest,
the home crowd will be looking forward to some early wickets as the captain wins the toss and decides to have a bowl.
these two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball.
The fielders come up to stop the quick singles.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Over the infield with a cracking shot. He's quick onto that in the infield. Massive outside edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Onto that early, that could be four.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can stand and admire that shot.
7 runs out of it. Attack from the pavilion end. Straight to the fielder. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Edge, but it drops safely.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over. Still honing in on their lines. About to happy to...
Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Clarkson watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Siraj will just want to forget that ever happened. Awful bowling. Surely time for a change.
Running. A very good total is on the way. Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
And dropped.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh, that just didn't stick. Doesn't beat the infield. 14 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 150 into the attack from the pavilion end. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
A good ball, but they blazed it away. Great batting. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
The bowler pulls out of the delivery, something mustn't have felt right. Nearly gets the edge. Sharma with a great delivery there. Edged it. It's a big shout from the bowler. Ball was close to the bat. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on length is obviously the way to go.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest though from the batter.
Edge, amazing delivery. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, net. That's going to race away. Oh, boy, it just didn't stick. Oh, outside edge. It'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Well, that was... but it's all come to an end.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. You'll have to wait just a little bit longer if they set first ball well. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit. A little bit of wobble on that ball. contact. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Oh, great shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach.
Might look to go big again here.
Edge, but it drops safely. Mulder taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Mulder ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Playing all their shots in that over are very expensive. See how they go. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Field moving around a bit here, trying to stop the batters getting singles.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100. How will the bowler respond?
Couldn't get it through the field. Edged, unplayable. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. And that's the end of the innings. The Titans have been set a target of 191 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. First ball.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Perfectly timed.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Can't get that outside the ring field. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Winds up but misses. It's like they went a bit too early on that shot. Oh, thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut her off. End of the over, the Titans 12 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. An absolute screamer, diving away to the side, taking a great catch. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for six.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Perfectly timed.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Huge shot. It's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for six. This innings is starting to build.
Brilliant diving stop. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
No, terrible shot. Got that away nicely.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will he reply?
Misses everything. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
The big one, 12 runs out of there. The Titans, 46 for 1.
Well, it's been a fantastic first half of the power play, going at 12 plus and over. They're in a very strong position early on. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Needs to be on target. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Smacks that away through the gap. That's the over. The Titans 53 for 1.
Well, the power plays resemble baseball so far, with such a lot of power. But some excellent running between the wickets as well, and precision in finding the gaps.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fist through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Straight to the fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
15 runs added there. The Titans 68 for 1.
Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate. Sublime stuff.
Goes over the top with that shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
This is a brilliant piece of batting. Onto the back foot and pulls it high over square leg for 6.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that onto the boundary. Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Oh well, don't even bother running.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Did they go full? Did they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Gill waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary. That's a big one, a maximum, away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Too far down leg and helped on its way. It's high and gone. It's a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nice shot. Straight to gully. Gone. Great reflexes. And nice shot. Straight to gully. Gone. Great reflexes. And gone.
This could be a momentum.
With that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front. Might look to go big again here.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Titans, 121 for 2.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Good pick up, big chance. Great shot into the gap, and there'll be runs on offer here.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Dragged down and put away. Pulled that with great power, and it's been launched into the crowd for a maximum.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease. 6th lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the spacing power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
22 runs added in that over. The Titans, 143 for 2.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Nearly gets the edge. Chaha with a great delivery there.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Trouble. 10 runs added in that over. The Titans, 153 for 2. Patel from the Reliance end. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be full.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Wow, that's missed the lot. End of the over. Huge. 17 runs coming from it. The Titans, 170 for 2. Mulder, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Goes over the top with that shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. No joy with the short ball and going for 4.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. And gone, the fielder at long off. Had to run around the boundary, but they've taken a fine catch. Great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
That's the 3rd wicket down, not happy walking off the field, and there's a real feeling of disappointment.
The field will come up now, you think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Bang, sent back over the bowler's head. Mid-off and mid-on can only...
Back over his head, brilliant shot, deserves 6.
Phillips went long, high and hard. That is...
Well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Reliance end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Khan watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Well, this is a fantastic knock.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
No, terrible shot. It's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. The Titans, 188 for 4.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
60 at finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. That was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you were likely to witness. A class above.
Well, that looked very one